Let's have a look at Jessica eating her dinner. Eating her potatoes that Grandma's done with lovely mint sauce dinner. Let's have a look at her eating her boyham's puddlies. Gorgeous. Going up into the garden now. So that video I took earlier, I might post it anyway, but it didn't turn out very well because the sound was like lagging on it for some reason. Okay, so look at this awesome gaaaaaainz 3-tier grow system. Got sweet corn in the top, put cabbages and broccoli in the middle row, and on the bottom row I've put a shitload of lettuces. I've put a load of spinach in there, in those three there. Obviously got my blueberry bushes, pear trees, apple trees, big apple tree there that produces fruit, and then obviously got strawberries and grapes. So I'm going to put the berries in over that other side over there, that fence, because it gets more sun. There. And I've got a load of pots there, as you can see. I need some more compost. I've got to get some more compost this week. Obviously not at the start of the week because I'm fasting. I don't want to be carrying bags of compost and stuff, but towards the end of the week I want to get some more bags of compost. And I want to grow all kinds of worms. I forgot to put kale in, you see. I want to put a couple of rounds of kale up in my shit. Yeah, I want some kale up in that shit, man. I want some kale gains. So I've grown sweet corn for the first time this year. Did I say I put cabbages in? I put cabbages in as well. I did cabbages last year. I did lettuce last year. I did spinach last year. Surprising how easy those things are to grow, really. You know, I mean, gardening can be quite technical. It can be quite challenging, but you know, ultimately, you put seeds in the ground, you put water in, and it grows. It's nature. It does what it does. It's a clever thing. It does it all for you, and then you just have to tend to it a bit and water it, and Bob's your uncle. You got some food. One of the challenges for growing is sun's going in. Pests like the cabbages I had totally got battered by cabbage fly. They ate it to buggery. Snails, slugs, caterpillars and so on like that can be a bit of an issue, which is why sometimes you get netting. I don't know if you can see that netting. You have to net them, unfortunately, because otherwise, you know, you're competing against nature, and the bugs need to eat too. Of course, in the wild there'd be that much abundance. The bugs would have their share and we'd have our share. But well, in the ideal nature, that is. You know, if it was all growing everywhere, it'd be fucking awesome. Just go and eat some grass. Just go get them herbivore gains on. Eat that grass. But yeah, so that's what I got going on. There's my little goji berry plant that's got some fresh leaves on it. I bought that last year. It was only a £5, and I didn't know what it would do. I didn't know if it would grow or not, but what I basically did was, I don't know where goji berries are from, to be honest with you. I haven't really researched it much, but I put it in the greenhouse thinking that more heat, more sun would be better for it, make it grow bigger. You know, unfortunately it wilted it to buggery and nearly killed it, and it lost all its leaves and it didn't do much last year, so I'm hoping it will come back with a vengeance this year. But that's something I had to learn about plants last year. Like I presumed that, you know, the more sun the better, the more heat the better. You know, that's not always true. Some plants don't like a lot of sun, they don't like a lot of heat, and they wilt and they die. It's a complicated little thing, really. Nature, nature does what it does best itself, and without our interference. Of course, people that have grown for some successive years of time, seem to build up the experience of what works and what doesn't, and obviously you can get that knowledge in a book. You can read it. I've got a few gardening books myself, and read it, find out, you know, the tricks of the trades and so on like that, what works and what doesn't. Yeah, nature definitely does what it does best. If you just leave it be, it does what it does. It make all kinds of fruit. Them fruit fall to the ground, them seeds bust open. Them seeds make baby trees. And on it goes. It does what it does. It does it good. Makes all kinds of gains. It does. Yeah, that's what a good gardener is trying to do, really. Replicate what nature just does. Replicate its natural thing, really. Just use it to your advantage. Gather the seeds and sow them, and let nature do the rest. So there we go. That was a little vid that I made because the first vid was shite. Because sometimes the sound doesn't sync with the video for some reason. I never used to do that. I just only started doing that recently. Don't know whether I need to reinstall my software up in this shit. Maybe I need to reinstall them gains. My neighbours are probably thinking, who the fuck all that talking to himself in that stupid American accent? Sun's come back out. Making all them chilling gains. Time to go and make my salad. Get them herbivore gains chomping on. Eat some grass.